Wow, this book is amazing. How to Avoid a Climate Disaster by Bill Gates. This is really great. I mean, it's really awesome because it's the first book that really makes you understand something about this climate change. But wait, we're not here for climate change. We're here for e-commerce. So let's go back to business.
Hey guys, this is Nelio from sunny Dubai. Yeah, Dubai. But I'm starting an e-commerce business and I've decided to start in the US while being based in Dubai. But wait, can I even operate in the US as a foreign business owner? I mean, can I actually work from Dubai and target the US without being physically in the US? Without being a US national or without owning like a US business? Disclaimer, I just want to really make sure that you understand that I'm not a legal expert. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just a random dude, probably just like you on the other side of the screen. So don't take the results of my research as legal advice. Do your own thing. Do your own research, contact your legal expert, talk to friends, family. I don't want any trouble, so if for some reason you f up after watching this video, don't come after me because I have no clue whatsoever what I'm doing or what I'm getting myself into, okay? Cool, so now let's get started. I've been massively geeking out around this like legal issues about setting up US-based business from outside of the US as a foreign owner. And I've talked to friends, hopped on calls, and I couldn't find anywhere a video just like this one, like we're doing right now. So that's why I decided to create a video just for other people like myself before. If my business is not set up in the US, I face a lot of challenge. And even if there's no clear restrictions that you need to have a business in the US, if I don't have one, customers will probably not like the fact that you're not based in the US. I mean, imagine if you have the choice between buying from a business in your own country versus another business that on the other side of the world, which one would you choose? And then the second point is that suppliers, especially in drop shipping, if you don't have like a legal entity and a legal bank account and like everything based in the US, they're probably not going to choose you. They're not going to allow you to drop ship their product. And also the third thing is that if you don't have like a US based account with a US bank account and whatnot, you may not be able to open like Stripe and all those like really fun stuff. Trust me, I've spent more than 30 hours to really figure this out. And this again is because I have no freaking clue about US regulation and stuff, but here's what I've understood about it. And feel free to add, clarify, correct in the comments. So there are like basically this whole process of starting US based business as a foreign owner really comprises 5 simple steps, but each step has so many details that you definitely want to know. So the first step is that you need to choose a state where to incorporate. The second, you need to choose the type of incorporation for your business. The third one, you need to select an agent to incorporate your business. The fourth one, you need to retrieve your EIN tax number. And the fifth one, you need to open your own bank account. So let's start with step number 1, the state. I decided to incorporate my business in Delaware. Apparently, Delaware, it's a small state somewhere in the East Coast that has very good, not only tax advantages, but there's a whole history why Delaware has always been so easy in terms of helping businesses to set up. This is not Discovery Channel though, so let's go back to business. All I know, to be honest, is that as a foreign owner, they are very flexible, especially for everything related to e-commerce. And all my boys in e-com all use that as well. So I didn't really look any other state. I went with Delaware directly. The step number 2, the legal entity. So I spent almost 2 hours with my friend Dan on Zoom to help me understand which legal entity I should go for. And it's a real mess. Because if you choose the wrong incorporation, then it's a real legal mess to change everything apparently. So again, I'm not a legal expert, so I couldn't make a clear decision between a C-Corp and an LLC corporation. I won't get like really into the nitty-gritty, into the details, because trust me, like you're definitely gonna get lost. But in short, C-Corp gives you more protection as a business owner, and it's great if you want to raise funds. But on the other side is it's like super complicated to set up and to maintain. What I realized is that for a small e-commerce store powered by Shopify and Stripe, you don't really need a C-Corp. An LLC is actually good enough. So I honestly decided to go with an LLC. Step number 3. a registered agent. I have called, emailed, and inquired more than 15 registered agents to set up my business as a foreign owner. And trust me, it's quite difficult to choose one because there are a lot of players out there and they all have like different fees, and you need to be really focused not to get screwed up because a lot of these fees are hidden. Here, I've made a Google Sheet and a Google Doc with the results of my search and my notes, and sign up on my Substack link below if you want to follow up my journey, and maybe I'll share all my frameworks with you at some point if you behave. The result, I went for Start Global. I couldn't decide between two of them, Stripe Atlas and Start Global. But at the end, I decided Start Global because it seemed to have better service included and some additional feature that Stripe Atlas did not include. So I paid Start Global an initial cost of $599, but then you need to add more costs. And at the end of the day, all in all, it's gonna cost you around like $1,000 in year one. And I guess like something around $1,600 in year two, excluding income taxes. Stripe Atlas is also like a very good one, so you choose. So the step number 4, tax EIN. So once you've registered at Start Global or whatever you're gonna choose, it will take approximately like 1 month to 45 days to receive your EIN tax registration number, and that is crucial to set up a bank account. Which leads us to step number 5, the bank. So I'm not at that stage yet. Because I just paid Start Global and I'm just gonna go with them. But everyone recommends Mercury Bank, Silicon Valley Bank, or Chase. Apparently Mercury is the easiest to set up, whereas Silicon Valley Bank requires more documents, like even a pitch deck. Come on, Silicon Valley, a pitch deck for an e-commerce business? And then I could go also for Chase because it's more like legit, but it's a bit more difficult to get started. So I'll probably go with Mercury. I don't know yet, I'll let you know. So I hope this was useful. I honestly wish I had this YouTube video like this one last week because I invested more than 30 hours figuring this all out. If you want to know why I started my e-commerce journey, you can click here, right here, yeah. And if you want to understand the difference between e-commerce business models, check my D2C versus dropshipping e-commerce video right here. Thanks again and stay tuned.